Hi, Joe. We're going to read some old stories. Hi, Farm Wife. What do you mean, what am I doing, Carolyn? I'm working. This is my job. No, Nicole, not yet. It's going to be touched up. I have to make an appointment. Hi, Haley, Janae, Elizabeth, Carolyn, Jenny D1, Carol Clark. Camping. Fresh new magazine. What you doing, Carolyn? So you did your walk. Painting? You're painting? Boy, I need some painting around here. This is Spotlight on 1952. Oh, you're coloring your hair? Oh, cool. Look at, they got Mr. Potato Head in the headlines. Oh, look, it's on the back. Look how cute. Hey, burnt hot dog. No, you didn't. Yes, I know. I messaged you earlier. I messaged you back. Yes, I have to have Caroline Connor do mine. I need to set an appointment with her before the trip. See if I have a new message. Oh, I do. I see your new message, Bonnie. Oh, wow. Well, that's too bad. Stop fighting. You still want your sketty salad tomorrow? Hi, Ren. Glad I didn't miss this one. We'll watch while getting ready to go out to dinner. Oh, nice. Oh, really? Lobster? Lucky. Lucky stiff, as Lisa D says. Look at this, though. Look how cute. Isn't that cute? Hi, Laura Lynn. Yep, I know, and I'll bring it. Okay. Aw, look. Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head. You're baking, okay. And also mad. Yep, your sister is mad. Carolyn. It seems so dark in here. I think it's my lighting on this computer. I think I have it set too low. Sister's mad. Okay, where's everybody going? Everybody left. What's happening? Come on in, people, or I'm going to be very upset. Come back. You don't want me mad at you. You're not allowed to leave. Hi, easily distracted. Go get some people easily distracted. Tell them they can't leave. Oh, Pioneer Girls. One of my friends was in this. I went with her to a group meeting. Hi, Kevin Daniel. Hi, Dandy. Okay. Just listen as you're doing your thing. I'm doing great, Kevin Daniel. How are you? We're going to read about camping back in the day. Let me get to that. I remember this. Or no, I don't. Well, it's something like this, though. Look, guys. Look at that. I remember something like that, some commercial. For igloo. Oh, wow. Yeah, Igloo products. Anybody know what year they were founded? Everybody's doing dinner and busy and yeah, list of things. Yes. Farm wife, yeah. That's how it goes. Kind of like the Girl Scouts ran. Yeah, kind of. I went to one meeting with her. It was fun. I never went back. The Igloo coolers. It says, a look at Igloo, a camping maiden stay. Plus, ride along as readers take to the woods. We need Rebecca here. With our new to us Pontiac Safari station wagon, my husband Joe and I thought a camping trip would be an ideal vacation for our family of 5. It was something we talked about for years, but we never had a big enough vehicle to transport all the gear we needed. We set about buying every piece of camping gear that would make our trip as comfortable as possible. 2 tents, some pots and pans, and of course a cooler that we filled with plenty of food. To beat the summer crowds, we set off enthusiastically in late May 1990 to New Hampshire. Well, not 1990 is already considered the good old days. That first night it rained, which wasn't a good start. The next morning it was cool and damp, but in the afternoon the sun came out. Unfortunately, so did the black flies. They didn't seem to bother the others so much, but my 2-year-old and I were bitten bloody. Clearly, we were not happy campers. Joe took pity on us. We packed up in a hurry and went to a motel for the rest of our trip. Once we got home, we got rid of all of our camping gear. Never again, we vowed. Sure wish somebody had warned us about those nasty flies. That's from Dolores Peterson, Bethel, Connecticut. Here's a picture of her family in their station wagon. Their little campsite. Hi, Janae. No, Dandy, you're not going to leave us. Never. Baby, you can drive my tent. One of a kind camper makes for unforgettable experience in the Finger Lakes by Judy Lewis, Warren, Indiana. One summer in the early 1960s, my dad's friend created a tent that could be attached to the roof of a car. Thinking it would make a cheap holiday for our family, my parents, George and Wanda Oden, rented it. We drove it from our home in Huntington for a camping trip in the Finger Lakes region of New York. Do you know where that is, Carolyn? Oh, what a contraption it was. The tent was actually a long wooden box holding two full-size mattresses from right off the beds. This box was positioned on top of the car, a 1963 Pontiac Bonneville, and bracketed to the bumper and fender. At the campsite, the metal poles holding the canvas unfolded to form sleeping quarters over the mattresses. And then extended out over the rear of the car to create a dressing room where my brother Gary slept. It must have weighed a ton with the two mattresses, wooden box, solid metal frame, and heavy canvas. And that was just what was on top of the car. Inside the behemoth Bonneville trunk was everything we would need to wear, eat, and cook for a week. We also carted along stools and a folding table, cooler, and cot. The trip was memorable for many reasons. I was 12 and I loved climbing on top of the car to play on the mattress bed with my doll. But my favorite memory of that trip occurred while all 5 of us were inside the tent one night. The canvas covered everything, but we could hear what was going on outside. A little girl and her father walked by. Look at that car, she exclaimed. It ran right through that tent. And here's the stuff that some of the stuff that they had camping. Remember all that kind of stuff? Seeing it in your grandparents' basement or in their garage or whatever. I remember seeing stuff like that. 4 minutes till the next step, Carolyn. Oh, here's one of those little Playmate coolers. We have one of those, actually, somewhere out in the garage. Dave has one. That little Playmate right there. Oh gosh, I remember a blue one like that. I think my parents had it or Dave when I first got with him. That blue one. And then they just have some history about these, about the coolers and that from Igloo. Here's Bon Appetit, Campfire Style, by Marcia Spinuzzi, Pueblo, California. Just a small little paragraph. My grandmother, Emilia, spelled with an E, Emilia, came from a small Italian village and spent lots of time in the mountains. When she moved to Colorado and married my grandfather, who was from Sicily, she loved going to the mountains with him. In the summer, our whole family took trips to San Isabel National Forest, although our experience probably was unlike that of other campers. My grandmother brought her pasta pot, homemade sauce, and all the trimmings, and cooked a spaghetti dinner on the campfire, complete with meatballs, grated goat cheese, and homemade Italian bread. Ooh, that sounds good, though. And here's a comic from 1979 about camping. Here's when just chilling is all there is. Here's a picture. That's pretty. That's from Muskoka Lakes. Tranquility can give you a warm feeling, if not actual warmth. That's pretty there. This is by Tom R. Williams, Manheim, Pennsylvania. When just chillin' is all there is, travelers face cold reality of early summer in Ontario. She walked so long today, Janae. On a beautiful day in the last week of June 1968, we pulled away from our home in Elizabethtown for a 2-week camping trip in the Muskogee Legends region of Ontario. Our 1964 Chevrolet Corvair Greenbrier van was fully loaded inside and on top with our 5-member family and just about everything else but the kitchen sink. We weren't even out of town when the battery conked out and needed to be replaced. All of our careful packing was undone to assess the battery compartment, which was on the floor at the back of the vehicle. And there goes Mittens, ripping up a paper plate that's there, shredding it. About an hour later, the van now carefully packed again, we were finally on our way. We did manage a few sightseeing stops before arriving quite late to our reserved campsite at Port Carling, Ontario. I turn the page. Let's see. We set up our 10 by 12 foot Montgomery Ward sidewall cabin tent and spread the dining fly over the picnic table, determined to have an enjoyable couple of weeks. The weather was comfortably cool. One night we were awakened by a squeaking outside the tent. Half asleep, I grabbed my camera and snapped a shot of a large raccoon chewing its way into one of the plastic foam coolers. We'd been warned about these critters. Fortunately, the flash scared it off, and I kept the cooler in the tent for the rest of the night. Mittens is a cat. She loves ripping paper for some reason. Within a day or two, the weather turned very cold, with the little American flag on one of our tent poles flapping briskly in the strong wind. By July 3rd, all of us, my wife, Carol, our daughters, Naomi and Wendy, and our son, Kelly, were bundled up to keep warm. You could say we were a close-knit family. That night, the temperature dipped below freezing. We packed up and rushed for home to enjoy July weather as it should be, and hope for things to get better next year. And they did. How cute. You should see how cute Garnet, the kitten, she was out with the groundhog today in the backyard. We have a groundhog family that's here every year at this time. And I hope that thing doesn't end up killing her because she's really getting on its nerves. They have a staring match at one another. And Garnet's like obsessed, can't keep her inside. She keeps looking for it. Yeah, so here's people getting all dressed up for Easter and stuff like that. I guess I'll show them. Here's Phyllis Gebhardt, now of Sanford, Florida, beams with delight at Tom Nepples High School senior prom in 1972. I was a junior. He was this amazing jock, Phyllis writes. I was totally in love with him in that teenage way. I was so excited to be invited. It was such an honor to go to a senior prom as an underclassman. My parents insisted that my dress be prim and proper. And this is her, the biggest picture. Hi, Mary. I hope you guys can see that. It is hilarious, but it's kind of freaky too. And then I'll read what these other two pictures are. Homeward bound, Peggy and Chris Black of West Jordan, Utah, were Brigham Young University students, already planning to spend their lives together when they attended the homecoming game and dance on October 24th, 1970. They kept a ticket stub. Oh gosh. Dave? He's he's so deaf he didn't even probably hear that. And he's right in there. Hi, Davita. Did you guys hear it? You didn't hear her screaming again? She's terrified. That groundhog, she must be bothering it again. She came running in screaming. Yeah, now she's sitting up there just looking out the window. No. Come here, baby. Now you're going to get yourself in trouble. You want that thing to kill you? Oh, that's that cat? Oh, it's that cat again then. Okay. Yeah. It wasn't the groundhog this time, guys. It was that cat. That other cat. I don't know what Garnet keeps doing to it. Some cat shows up, or she lures it in here into the yard, and then she comes running in. Yeah, I think that enormous cat again, Ren. Dave saw it run. Nope, not the groundhog. Dave saw it running off the deck, and he said it wasn't a groundhog. You guys didn't hear Garnet come in squealing? She was so scared. She's the one that brings them all over here. Because she's so curious. She is a tease, and then she runs in through the dog door crying so fast. You heard her, Denise? Dave just told her, stay in here, stay in here. I'm just afraid she's going to end up getting killed. I really am. She just can't stop herself, you know? No, it's not going to kill me. It's going to end up killing her. I hope not. So we love that cat. Mittens, look how old she is, and she never gets in trouble like that. Knock on wood. She did 1 year, though. About 3 years ago, she was bit through her leg, a puncture wound. We took her to the vet, and her back leg, and he said it was a puncture wound from some animal. So I'm thinking it was one of probably these groundhogs that live out here. And then here's Judy Carroll of Escondido, California, glows in a sateen gown and rabbit fur stole before her senior prom in 1965. Bill was Judy's first steady boyfriend, and it's Judy with an I. Is that you, Judy with an I? That bottom picture? We can't. I know, whisper to me. Hi, Chris Ree. Because it's the small dog, dog door. I mean, we can close it. Yeah, she has on a stole. You see it, Ren? That bottom picture? Remember, they would always talk about a mink stole when we were kids or real young. You think you should close the dog door, Dave, for right now? No? She's in the garage now anyway. Oh, Garnet went out in the garage. You heard her, QB? QB's the cat whisperer. She heard Mittens or Garnet. A few of them heard Garnet. Hi, Kristen. Thanks, sir. They need to be cleaned off, redid, you know. Here's some more pictures, guys. Just look at these two little girls in their Easter clothes. Aw, and the dog with them. Little girl on the coffee table. Right, I do. Turn the page. You're right. Your mom had one, Carolyn? That's cool. Now you'd always hear a mink stole. She has a mink stole. There's some more pictures. This little family. They look cute. That's peasant dresses and leisure suits of this taken in 1978. A mother and her 3 kids, it looks like. Okay, Davida. Spring Flowers, Rosemary Higginbotham, Parkville, Missouri. This is her in 1965, dressed in her Easter outfit. She has a nice smile. She's excited. I do remember Turn the Page. I do. Here's some more pictures, guys. From Easter time. Here's that Rosemary Higginbotham again. She looks chic in her pink travel suit and cat eyeglasses in this photo taken in the early 60s. Her white purse and white leather shoes are key clues that this is summertime. The island in the background over her right shoulder could be Alcatraz. I'd say it is. I'll read where these are and then show you. Connie Shank of Mesa, Arizona, found this image in the collection of her in-laws, Gertrude and Gerald Shank. The 3 are dressed in full travel attire, including white gloves and handbag, and decorative jewelry for the women. They are at the airport in Spokane, Washington in 1968. And here's Pauline Thompson, sometime in the late 50s. She wears a smart red coat and matching shoes next to the California Zephyr at Grand Junction, Colorado. Her son Ken said his parents likely were en route to Washington, D.C. And then here's a picture of a day trip to Warner Brothers from Phyllis Merrill, who poses with her daughters Jay and Marilyn in the back lot at Warner Brothers studio in 1953. The trip was part of a special tour arranged by Dad, Dick Merrill, a commercial artist who probably had a friend or two in the company's animation studio, says J. Merrill Finley, now of Sun City, West Arizona. All are dressed according to the standards of the day. Heels and slim silhouette day dress for mom, and sneakers, bobby socks, and full skirts for the girls. How cute. You have to wash that stuff out of your hair. How did we just lose a whole bunch of people? Is there drama going on somewhere? We were up to 20 something, and now it just went boing all the way down. Fine. Hi, Denise Cormier. And here's that Rosemary Higginbotham again. Yep, wash that gray right out of my hair. And here's that family. That are at Warner Brothers. Hi, Whisper. Yes, I licked my finger. Here is Louise Lou Crawford. Relaxes at Sliding Rock, North Carolina in 1955 while on a first anniversary vacation with her husband Bob from their Minnesota home. She's wearing a colorful skirt, short socks, and flat shoes for her travel day. This is so weird because I was thinking she kind of looked like my mom back then. My mom would have been prettier, in my opinion. But my mom had the shoes like that, the bobby socks, her hair kind of like that. And you know what? It's my mom's maiden name, Louise Lou Crawford. That's my mom's maiden name. Bonnie, are you still here? Doesn't that kind of look like Grandma from the pictures you've seen when she was young? Well, I guess she's gone. She can't even state her own mother. Here's some more pictures from the day. I know, Mary, I do too, don't you? We're all here for but a brief moment in time. Here's retro replay. Move over, Mr. Mooney. Guest star Frankie Avalon entertains tellers at the local bank as Lucille Ball sings along in a still from Ball's second TV sitcom, The Lucy Show, which debuted 60 years ago. Okay, Ren, thank you for coming. I appreciate it. Hi, Cat's got my. Here we go. Go ahead. Play with your food. You guys want a little quiz on Mr. Potato Head? Look at this was when I was a kid. How sad is this? But we used real potatoes. We only got the parts for it. I think it wasn't until my own kids were born that they had the plastic Mr. Potato Head. Who remembers that you use the real potato? I remember doing that and thinking it was kind of weird, but I liked it just because it was. You remember, Davita? And Denise remembers. Who else remembers that? The real potato. It was kind of hard to push those in. Whisper remembers. You had the set with the plat. How'd you have that? You're older than I am, Janae. How old were you when you got it? Ooh, that sounds good, QB. Don't remember, Mary? Pepperidge Farm remembers. That's right. I like it when you younger people know a lot of these things. You remember them. Really, Janae? So they had that then when we were kids. I guess I just don't remember. I only remember the potato one for some reason. But my own kids had the plastic ones, and grandkids, of course. 41, Nicole, you're 1 year younger than my daughter, Nikki. She just turned 42. It says, go ahead, play with your food. But you remember. Oh, wow. Okay, Janae. You don't have to brag about it. Just because you knew about it when you were a kid and I didn't. I must have been very poor. I lived in the country. Nicole. She doesn't know I have a YouTube channel, so I can't tell her, Nicole. Bonnie knows, of course, my older one, but you guys know her. But yeah, my other one doesn't know, and she's not going to know. Septuagenarian Mr. Potato Head made history on April 30th, 1952, when he starred in the first ever kid-targeted TV commercial. Really, Janae? How cool. That's really the first ever kid-targeted commercial on TV. An assemble it yourself toy. The Potato Head kit included a styrofoam ball and 28 plastic parts. Eyes, ears, noses, mouths, and even hats with attached pins. Kids practice poking the facial features into the foam before decorating a real tater. By 1964, however, child safety regulations, combined with parents' revulsion at the reek of organic matter wafting from their kids' rooms, drove toy maker Hassenfield Brothers, later called Hasbro, to supply a plastic tuber. The company also rounded the pointy ends on all the parts. Oh, wow, 64. Since his debut, Mr. Potato Head has welcomed his spouse, Mrs. Potato Head, kids Spud and Yam, and a host of other veggies. Fast food spin-off, Frenchie Fry, along with celebrity potatoes, Darth Tater, Luke Frywalker, and Taters of the Lost Lost Ark were natural offshoots. Okay, and I'm going to read you guys some trivia, see if you can answer it. Oh, you're still young, Denise. I'm going to be 67. I'm still young. Better not call me old. You'll be in trouble. On which TV show was Mr. Potato Head first advertised? Was it A, Our Miss Brooks, B, Texaco Star Theater, C, You Bet Your Life, D, The Jackie Gleason Show? I have no clue. I'm just going to write my answer, and then we'll look at the end to see all the answers. So if you guys want to put yours in there or write them down, I'm going to go with Mr. Potato. That would have been obviously a kid. I'm going to say Our Miss Brooks. I do remember Our Miss Brooks show. I can't remember the actress that played it, but I can see her in my head. I'm going with her. I'm probably wrong. Where does Mr. Potato Head? I'm eating my aspirin. Eve Arden. Yes, Janae. Yes. My baby aspirin. Where does he hail from? Pawtucket, Rhode Island, Poughkeepsie, New York, Worcester, Massachusetts, or Dayton, Ohio. And they didn't tell us this in the little blurb they gave us about it. I'm going with Poughkeepsie, New York. Oh, you guys say Massachusetts? I'm going with Poughkeepsie. I don't know why, I just like that name. It's fun to say. So I'm going with that. How much did the original toy cost? 75 cents, 98 cents, $1.59, or $4.25? $19.52. So I'm going with 75 cents, the cheapest. When was Mrs. Potato Head introduced? 1953, 1969, 1971, or 1980? I'm going with 1980. What happened to Mr. Potato Head's pipe? He traded it for a bubble blower. He lost it while climbing Mount Everest. He gave it up in 1987 for the Great American Smokeout, or he gave it to Mrs. Potato Head. I think that one's pretty easy. Traded it for a bubble blower. Look how cute, guys, this ad. Can you see it for Mr. and Mrs.? Look how adorable that is. Surprised they didn't have a lunchbox. Which of these was not featured in the pack of potato head characters? Katie the carrot, Ava the avocado, Pete the pepper, or Kooky the cucumber? Yeah, I had the pipe. Katie the carrot, Ava the avocado, Pete the pepper, Kooky the... I'm going with Ava the avocado. None of those even sound familiar anyway, though. Looks like 3 of us have went for the avocado. Which 1950s rocker appears as a themed potato head character? Chuck Berry, Ricky Nelson, Bo Diddley, Elvis Presley. Oh, Cat's got my... It was, which of these was not featured in the pack of potato head characters? Katie the carrot, Ava the avocado, Pete the pepper, or Kooky the cucumber? And then which 1950s rocker appeared as a themed potato head character? Chuck Berry, Ricky Nelson, Bo Diddley, or Elvis Presley? Chuck Berry, Bo, Elvis. I'm going with Bo Diddley too. I can't see the other ones doing that. To which national group does he officially belong? American Association of Retired Persons, Boy Scouts of America. We don't either, we're just guessing. American Red Cross, or Potato Association of America. I'd say the Potato Association of America. That's pretty obvious, but so maybe it's not, but I don't know. Who voiced Mr. Potato Head in the 1995 kids classic Toy Story? Hugh Downs, Soupy Sales, Don Rickles, Jerry Lewis. That's Don Rickles to me. I'm pretty sure it is. In 1985, the toy earned a Guinness World Record for most votes, got 4, for Mr. Potato Head in a political campaign. For which office and where did he run? State Senate, Senator in Maine, City Council in Seattle, Washington, Sheriff of Dawson City, Yukon, or Mayor of Boise, Idaho? It's got to be Mayor of Boise, Idaho. No longer a couch potato, Mr. Potato Head received which honor in 1992? Presidential Medal of Freedom, National Medal of Science, Presidential Sports Award, or Presidential's Environmental Youth Award? Going with the Environmental Youth Award, I'm going with. How much extra does a potato head license plate cost in its home state? $15, $42.50, $67.50, $125. Dave? I'm going with 125. Special license plates are high. Which accessory was not a part of the original kit? The pipe, eyeglasses, hair, or bow tie? Hair, right? It's got to be hair. Where did an inflated Mr. Potato Head debut in 2008? Was it Disneyland in California, Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, Tournament of Roses Parade, or the New Year's Eve Times Square ball drop? Hi, Element. Hi, honey. You say Macy's? I'm going to say yeah, I'm going to go. I would say that or Disneyland, but I'm going with Macy's Thanksgiving Parade too. Okay, let's find the answers. See if who got them right. I don't think I got many of them right. Okay, number one, the TV show that they first advertised, the Jackie Gleason show. I had put our Miss Brooks. Number two was A. They hails from Pawtucket, Rhode Island. I put Poughkeepsie, New York, because I liked how it sounded. Any of you guys get those right? Those first two? I got them wrong. Anybody? Nope. No. Whisper got it. All right. Which one? Both? How much did the original toy cost? 98 cents. I put 75 cents. I'm wrong on every one so far. When was Mrs. Potato Head introduced? I put 1980. Wrong on that one too. 1971. How sad. I liked Mr. Potato Head when I had it as a kid, and I'm getting everything wrong. Okay, what happened to his pipe? I put that he traded it for the bubble blower. That's got to be right. Number 5. No. That one's wrong too. He gave it up in 1987 for the Great American Smokeout. That makes sense too. Oh my gosh. Gotten every one wrong. This is horrible. Number 6. Which was not featured in the pack of the Potato Head characters. I put Ava the avocado. Let's see, it's going to be wrong again, probably. Oh, I got that one right. My first one. I finally got that one right. Ava the avocado. A couple more people put that too, I know. The themed Potato Head 1950 rocker. I put the Bo Diddley. Let's see. Number 7, Bo Diddley. Oh my gosh, that's wrong. It's Elvis. Can you believe that? Elvis? And what group does he belong to? It's got to be the Potato Association of America. It's got to be. No. It's the American Association of Retired Persons. This is ridiculous. Did anybody get that one right? 0 right. I don't feel so bad then. I have 1 right so far out of 8. You got it, Nicole? You got 3 so far? Okay, who voiced Mr. Potato Head in the Toy Story movie? It's Don Rickles. Now I know that one's right. Yes, that one's right. Don Rickles. Number 10, he's got to be the mayor of Boise, Idaho. He's got to be. Yes, he was the mayor of Boise, Idaho. Okay, so that one got 3 right so far. Okay, no longer a couch potato. He received which honor in 1992? I put President's Environmental Youth Award. 11. I'm wrong. It's the Presidential Sports Award. How do they think we're all experts on Mr. Potato Head? How much extra does a Potato Head license plate cost in its home state? If you said $42.50, you're right, and I'm wrong. I put $125. Somebody did say $42.50. And then which accessory was not a part of the original kit? I put the hair. It's got to be. No, that one's wrong. It's the bow tie. Wow, this is horrible. And the last one, where did an inflated Mr. Potato Head debut in 2008? Let's see. Okay, that one is right. And it's because I copied off of whoever had said that, because I know they get a lot of things right. So I kind of copied them. Yeah. That was you who said it, right, Henny? It was either you or easily distracted. Okay. I know you guys are usually pretty good at things, at trivia. Wow. I only got 3 right. Five right. Oh my gosh. You guys are show-offs. I know, I didn't know he had a neck, but I guess that's true. Mittens. Okay, there's stuff about automobiles. I'm not into that. Some other guys might be, but they're not in here. What, baby? Baby. Let's see. Oh, Rush with Fame. Somebody. Wild Friday Night. Come on now, girl. Yeah, maybe we'll do a little more trivia. Let me show some of this, though. Here's this lady's brush with fame. I like hearing these stories. This lady has an evening with crooner Paul Anka. Look at this. Yes, we're off the rails, living on the edge. She's a teen idol, and she meets Face to Face by Ruth Ishman, Winter Garden, Florida. My sister Connie is several years older than me. After she graduated from high school, she worked at ITE Electric Circuit Breaker Company in Greensburg, Pennsylvania in the early 1960s. The office was abuzz one day with talk of Paul Anka's upcoming show at the Holiday Inn in Monroeville, just 30 minutes away. Paul was young and handsome and had a voice to melt a young woman's heart. Connie wasn't about to miss it. The show started with dinner. Then Paul sang many of their favorites, such as Puppy Love and Lonely Boy. After the performance ended, Connie and her friends saw Paul walking down a hallway. They tried to catch up with him, but he went into his room, leaving a crowd of girls staring at the door. A man came out and told them Mr. Anka would talk with him after he changed his clothes. The girls went back to their tables to wait. Paul was supposed to be out in 15 minutes, but the girls waited for what seemed like an hour. Just as they began to worry that they'd fallen for a ploy to let him escape, he re-entered the room. A photographer was with him for anyone who wanted their picture taken with the star. Connie didn't hesitate. In one of her photos with Paul, he even gave her a peck on the cheek. She came home so excited about that smooch. Today, my sister lives in a nursing home, but she's never forgotten the joy she felt in this picture. Oh, how sweet. Look at that. It's so sweet, isn't it? Now she's in a nursing home. Is he still alive, Paul Anka? That's so sweet. Let's see here. Is he still alive? He is still alive. Cool. Here's another. I'm going to just read one more thing from here, and then I'll give you a few more trivia of something, okay? This is Keepsakes. Signatures in Time. Mom's autograph book offers a unique glimpse of student life by Julie Mann, Centennial, Colorado. Looking through my mom's things after her death, I came across a treasure, a small green leather-bound autograph book full of signatures of classmates from her junior high years. Autograph books have been around a long time. I had a plastic bound one in the 1960s, but I rarely see them nowadays. Eventually, yearbooks were the preferred way to sign for messages, to sign messages for classmates. My mother provides a wonderful summary of her early years, the history of the times. My mother's provides a history of the times and a glimpse of her friends. My mom, Kay Duncan, was 15 when her mother gave her the autograph book on Valentine's Day, 1937. Did he really? He wrote that for Frank? Love Frank Sinatra. Mom was attending Morey Junior High School in Denver and was vice president of her class. From references in the entries, I learned that Mom enjoyed tennis, golf, ice skating, and sleigh riding. Her book also contains popular quotations from the time written down by her school chums. Some of the sayings are cute, others are sweet, and a few are downright corny. Mom always had a sense of humor, and it shows throughout the book. Most entries are written in fountain pen. I'm so happy to have found this memento of my mother's younger days. I love seeing how her personality developed into the beautiful person she became. Need to watch these for the auction, guys. It says focus on autograph books. With roots in 16th century Europe, the autograph book gained wide popularity in the late Victorian period and hit a golden age before World War I. Autograph books of that era may feature lively original sketches or miniature paintings. These books are prized by historical societies and collectors as attractive and unique records of the past. They may sell for $60 or more on auction sites. Artwork is rarer in autograph books from later decades. A 1937 book, similar to Julie's, was selling on Etsy recently for $20. Here you go. Here's what they look like. I look like I'm hiding, don't I? And I'm just trying to peer around. Pizza ice cream cookie is here. Yay, QB. Okay, I'm going to save this spot. And I'm going to get some more trivia for you guys. I know there's some in this other reminisce. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, baby girl. Okay. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Yeah, it's all right, baby. Baby. Watch out. He just played Sinatra in the Hamptons last Sunday. Really, Robin? Tweeting up a storm even yesterday? That weird how my hair can go looking nice to looking horrible, then cut like 2 or 3 days later. That's what happens when your hair changes. It becomes solid gray. Body goes through lots of changes. This is one I forgot that I had just gotten to. Oh, just opened it, but it will have another trivia thing. Kevin, I brushed it right before I started. It doesn't matter when it gets like this. Oh my gosh, Davita, look at this. Carolyn, are you here? I love this retro picture here of these chicks, and they're getting drunk. Oh, this is adorable. Look, guys. Look. Can you make that out? The little chicks there drinking. It does change. Yes, Kevin, it really does. Isn't that cute, though? Those little chickens drinking beer. Let me see what that's about real quick. And I'll find a trivia thing in here. I know they always have them. Oh my gosh, guys, look. Carolyn, Davita, look. Easter wishes, pictures from the past. Charming cards depict the gifts of springtime. Oh my gosh. Look at that. And then here. And then look here. Oh, I love that one. Little kid with the bunnies. My granny used to be able to draw like that. She really did. Aren't those adorable, though, guys? I love them. Carolyn probably missed them. Okay, let's find the trivia. Easily distracted, wanted more trivia. Okay, let's see. I know it's here. Let me find it, okay? Thanks, Davita. I need to take this off and redo them, but thank you. Let's see. Are you still here easily? Henny's still here. I think you wanted trivia too. Oh my gosh. Look at 1973, guys. Or wait, what year? What year? First cellular telephone in 1973 on a portable device that's 9 inches tall, weighs 2.5 pounds, and costs $3,500, more than $20,000 today. It takes 10 hours to charge the Dynatac for 35 minutes of talk time. At left, Motorola executive John F. Mitchell uses one as New Yorkers line up at a phone booth. Oh my gosh, look at this. This is cool. Look at that. Can you see? Okay, let me find the trivia. There's got to be something. There's a lot of cute things in here. We'll have to go back at a different time and look at pictures and whatnot. Stories, of course. Trips. The old maps. Green books that leads the way. Sleep tight. Mom and Dad's sofa bed, never rest. Let's see. Trying to get to it, guys. I know it's in here. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'll just make this one a trivia question. Do you guys know when ramen noodles were invented? Not when they came here to the US, but when they were invented. When they were invented. No, QB. It was, I'll tell you who invented it for those, just to give you an idea. Japan's Momofuku Ando, inventor of instant ramen in, it's 19 something. I'm going to give you the answer. Hierarchy. And in 1958. Kevin. But created single serve noodle cups in what? Some of you were really close with 1973. Very close. No, it's in the 70s. Nope, too high. 76 is too high. Okay, I'll just tell you. Yeah, 71. That's right. And then in the United States, single serve meals took off with Lipton's cup of soup in 1972. Lexi's favorite things. When we go to the store, I always say, "You have got enough noodles?" She'll either say yes or no, depending on what it is. And if she says no, she goes and gets them, and I meet her there with a cart, and she's got a stack of them. She loves all the hot ones and everything. I know, I didn't know they were either. I really didn't know, Kevin. I had no idea. And Carolyn's live in 30 minutes. Just got the announcement. Let's see. Come on. I'm trying to find this for them that want it. I know they always had it. Crossword. We're not going to do that one. This one, I can't believe it. It doesn't. Just a minute. Just a minute. I'll try to find one. Yes, she likes the hot shrimp. She always wants spicy. Hot and spicy. Yeah, that you couldn't do that easily distracted with 10 people in the family. Wait, let me find trivia. Trivia. Come on, we gotta have trivia. I know we do. No, we got it in here. Trivia. Hold on. It's okay, baby. It's okay. It's okay. This is my story. I've been following it for 3 years. I'm not going to let you scoop me at the finish line. I've got exclusivity with all but one of the plaintiffs. As soon as they go to sell, I run my story. So I'm guessing you can get Roger King. Well, I can't be expected to get Anybody still here? Okay. Henny's still here. She's hanging out. She wants her. Oh, there's Easily. There she goes. Okay, she's still here. Give you guys a few of these, and I'm going to sign off. Because, yes, I do have to run up to the store. You believe that? This is the one that's kind of hard, though. It's the only one I could find. Okay. Past and present, this category, okay? In 1982, Disney opened their futuristic Epcot park. Mittens. For what does the acronym Epcot stand for? Epcot. And there goes the other cat opening the gate to make sure Peanuts can get in there and eat their wet cat food. And why are you don't wreck that magazine, baby? Please. It's okay. It's all right. Guys know what it stands for? Epcot. EPCOT. What does that mean? No, some are multiple choice. Oh my gosh, did you look that up? Because you're right. Experimental prototype community of tomorrow. I think you had to look that up. Some are multiple choice. I'll try to find some that are. Oh, Floridian. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's true. You are for it. I'm going to find some that aren't so hard, okay? Let's see. We'll do the category that's fun and games, all right? Because we have past and present, science and nature, people and places, fun and games, TV and film. I know some of these we've done before. Some of you might not have been here before when we did it. Oh my God. Carolyn, are you still here? Okay, the catchphrase, come on down, was used in which TV game show? Come on down. Yep, the price is right. Football fans here. Which NFL team has won the most Super Bowls? This is my grandson Jack's favorite football team. Is that true? Because No, it says Pittsburgh Steelers. Yep, Greg's got it. The Steelers. Easily you're behind, I think. If you want to catch up, you're a little bit behind. Yeah. That's my grandson Jack's favorite professional football team. Then he has favorite college football teams too, which I know nothing about, but okay, you got to picture this now in your head, okay? Yes, we did, Robin. Picture this in your head. The Bears. QB knows the Bears. That's the only one Dave really watches. The Bears. Which number lies between 2 and 10 on a dartboard? Think of playing darts, which is between 2 and 10 on a dartboard. No, there's no right answer there yet. Not 7, 6, 10, or 7. I wouldn't know either, Robin. Nope, not 11. Not 4. Nope, not 11. Not 5. Nope. 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 No, guess it's 15. That's weird, isn't it? 15? I would never have thought that. Let's see. Who was the original host of the TV game show Let's Make a Deal? Yep. Monty Hall. Let's see. Let's go with TV and film. And rock and pop, okay? What was Michael Jackson's middle name? Hi, Tracy. No, it was Monty Hall, easily distracted. Let's make a deal. Door number 1, 2, number 3. Michael Jackson's middle name. Okay, Janae. We read it. I read about it when we were going ghost. Yes, QB. Joseph. Yep. Remember when we were doing Gary, Indiana haunted stories? Let's see. In a long-running TV cartoon series, which children eventually married each other and had kids named Chip and Roxy? Yep. Flintstones. Yep. Really, QB? Wow. I know I've done some of these before. Let's see. Who voiced the character of Woody on Toy Story? We already did Don Rickles in Toy Story for Mr. Potato Head. Who voiced Woody? Yep, that's right. Yep, yep. Tom Hanks. You guys were fast on that one. Which 2014 animated film became the first of a successful franchise based on a brand of construction toy? And Lexi absolutely loves these things. Yep, the Lego movie. Yep. Let's see. Um, which superhero has been played by Henry Cavill, Christopher Reeve, and Brandon Routh? Which superhero? They are funny, aren't they? Easily distracted. Mhm. Yep, that's right. Superman. Okay, we're just going to do a couple more, and then I'm going to go. And Carolyn will be starting. I'm going to run up to the store. Um, in what decade does the film The Wedding Singer, starring Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore, take place? What decade? Yeah, I did change them a little while back, a few weeks ago, Tracy. You want to get a scratch off, really? The 80s. Yep, the 80s. Uh, Bing, Tribbiani, and Geller are the surnames of the central male characters in which TV comedy series? Yeah, Tracy, they're cute, aren't they? Family Dollar. Garnet keeps jumping up on the window and messing them up and pulling down the hanger for them, the rod. So it's all bent and everything's getting scratched up, snagged. Friends, yep. Which actor played the astronaut who was left behind on a mission to Mars in The Martian? They do, Kevin, surprisingly, don't they? And they're so reasonable with that stuff. They have nice heavy blackout curtains and everything. It's surprising. I got to get the stuff for my taco salad. Last minute here, running to Meyer. We're open till midnight here. Yep. Matt Damon. That's right. Let's see. Let's see here. We'll do one last one. Who voiced the character Gru in the Despicable Me franchise? One of my favorite comedians, if not the favorite, if not my very favorite. The voice of the character Gru in Despicable Me franchise. And I think he's sexy looking now, and you guys all laughed at me about it, and I don't care. You guys are like, him? But yes, I do. I think he's good looking, okay? No. It's a comedian. No. Come on. Yes, Greg. Steve Carell. I like Chris Rock a lot too, though. I think he's so cute. I wouldn't call him sexy. I'd call him cute. Chris Rock, I love his smile. It's adorable. Yes, Steve Carell. Really? I think I knew that. I think we did know that. Okay. We have a little crush on some of these actors. Like everybody. Come on. We all do. There's something we like about them. Oh, yeah. The Rock. Uh-huh. Were you, Nicole? Okay, guys. Oh, I love him in The Office. I could watch that over and over and over. And I still laugh about all the same things. Yes, Greg. Okay, you guys. See you at Carolyn's, okay? Just tell her that I'm running to the store, but I will be on or up there or whatever she's doing when I get back, okay? Bye-bye. Really? Oh, cool. Thanks for coming. I really, really, really appreciate it. There you are, Lisa. Nice spending time with you all. Okay, get you a scratch off too, Nicole. Okay. I will get one. Bye. How do I end? Okay.